All right, guys, I got the 66 Fairlane up on the rotisserie. So stick around. I'll show you how I set that up. Got it up on there. Plus, I'll give you some measurements on the rotisserie just in case you want to build one of your own. Yeah, stick around. Oh, ain't broke yet. Well, lucky for me, the gas tank's got a drain plug on it. So, got to drain that out. Wonder what's in there. Who knows? This is a Mississippi car. Might have some moonshine up in there. Let's see what comes out. Nope, not moonshine. So about ready to set up a rotisserie. The front, no problem. This will bolt right there where the bumper was bolted. Might have to modify the distance on the holes a little bit, no problem. The rear is a different story. I had it set up the same way last time I used it, and just run bolts all the way through here to bolt it, but I can't use that because the bumper on the back bolts on like that. So I'm going to make a plate to bolt to that, and then cut this off somewhere, probably right along in there, and then weld that plate to it to hook the back one up. Yeah, no problem. Not a problem. I think we're ready to hook her up now. Let's see what happens. Ow. So I got the back bolted up. I don't have it up where it's supposed to be yet, but I got it bolted on. Couldn't get 4 bolts because this thing is not wide enough. But after some highly classified scientific rat rod calculations, I figured that 2 bolts is enough. Had to get creative with the jacking process. So where there's a will, there's a way. If you got enough shop tools, I gotta get this the right height so it'll be balanced. And I won't know if it's balanced till I get it up, lock it in, and turn it and see what happens. This should be center of the weight. I probably need to go up a little higher. Most of the weight's gonna be on the bottom. Try right there. So I'll lock that in there. See if that'll hold it. Oh yeah. I thought it would, it's supposed to. She's high. Gotta jack the back up now, see what happens with that. Clean the floor where them wheels roll pretty good. All right, supposed to be able to roll it now. So I got the weight off the back with the floor crane. I need to make sure this has got to be straight. You see it's off on an angle. This here is off on an angle. It's got to be straight for it to rotate like it's supposed to. So I got these loose so I can come up with it before I tighten them. When I get it up, before I tighten them up, I got to make sure that's straight. If I can figure out how to do that. Right now the floor crane's mashing on it. It might be a job, might be a challenge to get it straight, but let me see. And I ain't got two hands, so how we gonna pull that off? What the problem is, the floor crane's up against it right there. So I got the car up on the rotisserie. Now I gotta get it all balanced out so it'll spin easy. And just so you know, you gotta get this like center of the car. So it'll be balanced this way. And then you gotta adjust this up and down to get it balanced this way. And right now I can show you, it's a little bit top heavy. When I start rolling over a little bit, I mean, it ain't nothing I can't handle. I mean, but when it gets like right in here, it starts getting a little bit top heavy. If I had that bolt looser, it'd just like fall over, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close like it is. So to correct the balance, I need to let this down a little bit because it's a little bit top heavy. Got the weight off of it, so loosen these 2 bolts. And let it down just a smidgen. Not that much. I'm gonna say that much. Now it should be balanced better. Let's find out. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Solved that, got that balanced. I don't know if you could tell, but the car's a little low in the back. And plus, when I rolled it up on the side, off camera, the quarter panel hit that bolt down there in the rotisserie. So I need to raise the back up. I don't need to change the balance, I just need to raise it up. So to do that, I loosen these 2 bolts. Well, first get the weight off of it, loosen them 2 bolts up, and raise this whole thing up a couple inches. And then I should have clearance when this thing rolls so the fender won't hit that bolt. It might be enough. We'll make sure I got this straight, pointing straight through the car, because I got another bar that's going to connect these 2 together when I get it all adjusted out. See what happens now. I'm gonna loosen that bolt in the front so I can spin it and make sure I got clearance there. I could just tighten one of these in the back or the front, it don't matter, to keep it from spinning. But I got all of them loose right now. I want to make sure I got clearance on that bolt right there. Oh, barely. I don't think so. Need to go up more. Need another inch or so. So as you can see, I raised it up a little bit more. I'm gonna see if I got clearance now. Yep. All the way around. I vacuumed most of that out. There we go. All right. So, yeah. Yeah, it fits. Everything works like it's supposed to. Well, no it don't either. Need to make another adjustment. So I got it pretty much adjusted where it's balanced and all that good stuff. So spin it around. You hear stuff falling everywhere, but don't be alarmed. Emergency brake thing is flopping for one. Emergency brake. Yeah, we good. So that's one round. Yeah, stuff flopping around inside of it, no doubt. Maybe one or two of you want some measurements in case you want to build one, so I'm gonna give you some measurements off of what I got, and just in case you want to build one. All right, get your pen and paper. If you want measurements, I'm fixing to give them to you. First, this here, 60 inches from here out. This one, 60 inches. This here, from here up, 26 and a half. From here to here, 26 and a half. Uh, 4 feet, 48 inches. And they're both the same, front and rear the same. These are 8 inches. This piece, this is 11 and a half inches. This is 23 inches. The pipe I'm using is 2 1/4 inside diameter. So like 2 15/16, 2 7/8 outside diameter. And this here is a little bigger. It fits inside of it. Don't have to be a tight fit. You can see it's not a tight fit. So I would say the inside diameter, this is 3 inches. This is probably inside diameter 3 inches. These, I already had all the metal. The most money I spent building this project was the bolts and nuts. I just took the torch and burned a hole through the pipe and then screwed the nut on the bolt, stuck it in there and welded the nut on. I think that's all the measurements you need. This here's 8 inches too. All these are 8 inches. This standing up pipe, I'm gonna guesstimate it's like maybe 32 inches. I mean, you won't be able to let this all the way down to here. So, yeah. I know it's not probably all the measurements exactly, but that'll give you an idea of what we got here, which works fine. Been using it, this is a, let's see, the Mitsubishi 3000 GT, the Demon Falcon, and now this one. This is the third car I had up on here. So I want to turn it up on the side so we can get a look at the bottom of it. About like that. And do I trust this thing enough to get up underneath it? No. Hopefully I don't have to get underneath it. I'll be able to turn it wherever I need it to work on it. When I get it where I want it, I just had to tighten up. I just tightened up one of these bolts so it won't spin. But you can tighten up the two in the front and the two in the back if you want it to really be tight. There's a look at it. Looks funny turned up on the side like that. You can see I added the connector to tie the two together. And now we can get a real good look at the bottom of the car without crawling up underneath it. So what we see, they didn't even cut out the whole floor. They just kind of put something over it, riveted in. Passenger side. Passenger side rear looks good. Driver side rear, not too good. Looks like the structure is okay, not rusted out. Yeah, Ford used galvanized. This stuff here is galvanized. Ford used galvanized for that part of it. Yeah. So there you have it. Now, when I get the rest of the front suspension off of it, and the rear springs, I may have to adjust the balance a little bit. I mean, I've been adjusting on it. You can see I had to raise this up a little bit to clear so the roof wouldn't hit down there. A couple more balance adjustments. But yeah, it's simple as that. Now the good news is, you stand back and look, when it turned up on the side like that, being its on casters, I can just roll it over to the side, get it out of the way to get another vehicle in here to work on. So now that I got it up on a rotisserie, I could take my time, work on it a little. When I got time to work on it, if I need something else in here, I could turn it up on the side, shove it over to the side, out of the way. Yeah, so, yeah, that's a good deal. Shove it over to the side. Just like that. Now I got my stall back. All right, guys, there you have it. One auto body rotisserie set up, adjusted, and put into service. So we just ain't got it yet. Appreciate you. See you next time.